My peeps. Hey, how you doing? I think you're doing well. I do. I wanted to just say that this morning, very early, two major arcana cards just flashed in my brain. It was fairly insistent, so I just want to say them. They may come out, they may not. But it was Hierophant, Sun, which I just like that combo. You know, I tried a million ways to see it as anything other than positive. I mean, I do that because my readings seem so positive sometimes. I wonder if I'm ignoring, I don't know. But Hierophant, Sun, you know, it seems to me your higher power, your authentic, true core self coming into the light. Something's going to happen in Leo time. I mean, we're right on the edge of that, and I've said it over and over again, and, you know, we'll just see how that bears out. And let me just read one quote, because I really like this. It's been on the table for ever so long, and it's from somebody named Paul Harrison. Children are born pantheists. They see reality unshaped by culture or language. The whole world seems divine to them, full of mystery and power. Pantheism is something I relate to the devil card. You know, it's the goat. It's Pan. Pantheism. That nature god replaced, kind of driven into the dark by subsequent religious systems that found that idea of God everywhere is very threatening. I think I'm a pantheist. And I'm always like devil's advocate defending the devil card, because for sure that's one of the, for me, one of the main readings, interpretations of devil. You know, fallen angel. Lucifer, the bright one. I mean, it's a really interesting how that got vilified. I didn't turn my light on. I think it's okay. There's enough sunlight. And I have not been punched in the face. A few of you were concerned. This is just circles that appear often if I'm tired, if I'm, you know, feeling allergic or whatever it is, they really pop. But they're chronic, it's not. I'm not being beaten up. First out, Three of Pentacles. The card of working with somebody, perhaps more than one person, to create something. You know, substantial, of substance, on the material plane. Pentacles speak to that. To building something over time. You trust each other. You know, it's a coordinated effort. Everybody brings something to the this equation of the triangle. Three Pentacles. What's the cooperative effort, please, Spirit? They're working on what appears to be a cathedral. Oh, I like that. Damn. Damn, Sam. First out, King of Pentacles. This is somebody reliable in Pentacles energy. Could you build something with King of Pentacles? Yes. And this may be you. It's Earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That energy doesn't have to be that particular sign. But it's somebody who shows up in this lifetime, here and now, somebody you can count on, and resourceful. Somebody resourceful. They bring a lot to the table. Next card out. King of Wands. This is the Fire King. Purposeful. Takes action on what they are intuitively. I mean, they're not a waffler. You know, they have direction and purpose and creativity. And I don't know if this is two energies, fire and earth. It's a nice combo. Action-taking energy. Two kings. And remember, it's a triad. It may be you and two other people, possibly a fire sign and an earth sign. I think I'm beginning to think they're one person. Coming in fast, passionately, raring to go, giddy up. Pentacles are slow, Wands are fast and direction taking. Pentacles are a bit like so stable. Sometimes they just don't move, or they don't move fast. King of Wands moves fast, but there's also a little bit of an element of arrogance. And bottom of the deck was Ace of Cups. Potential for love and connection here. Maybe between these two. You may be an earth sign, the other person may be a fire sign, or you may have both elements prominent in your chart. We could be talking to a cross-watcher here. You know, you may recognize this reading but see the roles reversed. But this is whatever the connection is, it springs from self-love. You know, there's not a hint of like somebody who gets between you and your love for yourself, puts you in compromising position. No, no. And it's a nice combination. It sort of softens all the Wands energy, which can just be pure passion. It may have started out that way. It may go in the direction of, it has an opportunity anyway to grow into Cups energy. Oh my goodness. Well, in light of the pantheism reading and everything I said about the devil being Pan, it's the goat god, right? The cloven feet and all of that. The horns, the passionate god, earthy. I mean, it can be passionate to the point of obsession, but that pantheistic, they see reality unshaped by culture or language. The whole world seems divine to them, full of mystery and power. Capricorn is a very powerful card. They're so grounded, they're so real in that Pentacles earth energy. You know, root chakra energy. They know who they are. And they've worked with their attachments to unhealthy things. That's somebody worth being involved with. Worth being involved with. Three of Pentacles. Devil comes under Three of Pentacles. So sometimes this is a card of being stuck. Not in this case, because it's a cooperative in the world energy. You know, very hard to work with people if you're just jammed up with your own ego or fear. Devil can be fear. But this is seeing God everywhere. Remember, this was the cathedral image? And the way I see it, that just means working with somebody to construct a space that you can find the divine in the material world, in life, in something you can construct and live in. Live there. And it's not a where, it's a you know, it's not a specific place, although it might be. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Oh, dear me. Okay. That makes sense in a way, these two. First one I saw was Four of Pentacles, holding back, being stuck, hanging on too tight, which the devil can be just that. In a codependency with somebody or something that holds you back, that you feel you need to, without it, you're unprotected and vulnerable. This can be to do with money, like hanging on to your resources, whatever those, however you construe that, what you need to survive, to meet those root chakra needs of, you know, I need a place to live, I need a place to, I need to be cared about, I need a degree of stability, all those earth energy things. I'm about growth. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I mean, if this is holding back from a deceptive energy, and it can be self-deception. I mean, it's the devil followed by two really dubious energies. The sort of sneaky exit, or entrance, I suppose, in mental energy. Somebody who's not telling the truth is the most common reading of that. Swords represent truth. Bottom of the deck, underneath Seven of Swords, right, was Ace of Pentacles. You know, the building block. The building block. It's sort of like this can begin, and it may already be underway. Pentacles speak to time, and aces speak to opportunity and also to the self. It's Rue, making her appearance. Oh my God. I mean, I'm sorry, most people might pick her up and throw her, but, you know, once you get settled, she's fine, she's settled. This is a card of, you know, that grounded energy of not settling in the sense of accepting something that isn't worthy. Pentacles are about worth. Something worthy of your time and attention. Two aces on the board. And Knight of Cups. This is the delivery system for the Ace of Cups. Knights are messengers. So we have two knights here. Will you lie down, please? Thank you. Hi. Sorry. So Ace of Cups. And that is to go on Knight of Cups. So I think it's passion and love. And didn't that already come out? There was a Cups card. I think that already came. It's like short-term memory loss or something. Okay. Five of Swords. And Rue's lying all over them. All right, honey, I gotta get under there because, hang on. Let me just get it out. Oh, bear with me, please. Sometimes these are important. Well, Seven of Swords, I had written down, is the easy way out. I often write down sword energies because they're a bit trickier for me to understand. Hi, Rue. Let me add these, please. Okay. Okay. Five of Swords, defend yourself. I think that's an important aspect of this card that usually isn't mentioned. It does indicate two sides. You know, this is sort of a sometimes a card for me of a post-traumatic stress, because it's a post-war. There's been a trauma. Victors and losers. Where the loser gets away, leaving the field, and the victor is left holding three swords. Three of Swords is a loss. So it may be an apparent win in some kind of conflict that's actually a loss. And in a situation where you had to defend yourself. Had to. And the defense may have been to walk away, to leave the field. There are two characters in the background. One in just a bit of a background, and then there's another character way away in the background. It's sort of like stages of removal from this conflict. That's on Devil. There's been something really divisive. And perhaps something somebody didn't want to face. Their own bad behavior, their own devil energy, maybe even their own refusal to see the divine in everything, themselves included. Somebody who's inclined to think about sword energy, everything is conflict. So I hold back, I'm stuck. And then suddenly, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, unstuck. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Self-deception, somebody else sneaking away or trying to sneak in. Chariot, another 7. Major Arcana 7. Couldn't be more different. This is a card of Cancer, of reconciling opposites to move forward. Opposite feelings, perhaps. Like I want to get away, or I want to come in and love on you. And in this, the water energy, the cups energy, is the major arcana. I want to love on you. They say that in the South. And I love that expression. It's the active principle of loving you. It's showing up and doing it. This may indicate travel, but it's emotional balance of some kind. Clarifying 7 of Swords. So if somebody snuck away in a kind of dishonorable way, you know, they may have ghosted or something like that. They got their shit together. Emotionally. They're balanced now. And ready for a balanced relationship. And maybe sneaking back in. I don't know. Chariot is a very fast energy. Very fast. So all these pentacles are sort of trumped by a card of forward movement. It is a major arcana, so it may be forward movement in the realm of the psyche. Those intangibles that move us forward, move us into accord. 4 of Pentacles, please. It's not wanting to come out. It's a card of being stubborn. Well, I love it. Six of Swords. Moving forward in that sword energy to a calmer place. You know, and another reader I liked, and I can't remember who, said, now the ideas, that sword energy, what you believe, how you speak your truth, aren't weighing it down anymore. You know, you're crossing over through a kind of transitional, it's a time of transition. And with that and the Chariot, it may actually be, you know, a move. Somebody's moving towards you. A much calmer approach. And Four of Pentacles. This is clarifying Four of Pentacles. The stuck energy, the hanging on too tight. You know, by virtue of the way somebody's thinking about something now, it's a better perspective. And it's forward movement. This is an energy that says, I need to protect myself. You know, never a terrible idea, but now no longer having to be in that protective place. Moving forward. And Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. Those consecutive numbers also speak to moving forward. 5, 6, 7 of Swords. Moving out of devil energy. Out of this energy of not showing a true face. And I was going to say your true face, but I don't think this is you. Somebody who's been stuck and combative and sneaky has gotten it together in their feelings energy. So what was stuck was probably feelings, and for some reason their brain was saying, protect yourself, this is a fight. They've calmed down. They've calmed down in their way of thinking and in their nervous system. They're calming down. Tell me about, please, the Three of Pentacles, what we're building. Rue is so calm. She's crossed over. Her nervous system is okay. Well, whatever you're building depends on communication. This can also be a card of travel. You know, from one point to another, or conversation, dialogue back and forth. It's the flow, it's moving. And it's in Wands energy. So it's directional, purposeful, creative, inspired. From the heart, from the core, you know, this isn't Seven of Swords, this is the exact opposite. Seven of Swords, card of deception. Or sneakiness. This is like coming out to talk about it. Both parties. And on the basis of this conversation, able to, Three of Pentacles, build it. Build something stable and real, Pentacles. Knight of Swords. That Swords energy now coming in, I think, to correct, you know, to explain something about their bad behavior. They want to tell the truth. They want to tell the truth. And I think they're going to come in order to do that, bearing the sword, and fast as can be. Like the Chariot energy again. Because they've figured something out. They've gotten aligned. They want to work with you in accord. You know, the two Sphinx allow for the forward movement. You don't have a gee and a haw, one guy going that way. That's what you say to the mules who were pulling. You want them to go gee, I can't remember, I think that's right. And haw is left. These guys are going straight forward. Fast. Straightforward, sword energy of truth and clarity. Straightforward and fast. Major arcana, minor arcana, meaning the same thing. Both saying the same thing, and I think that's always a really healthy sign that somebody, perhaps both of you, are now aligned in your daily life and in your the life that exists. It informs daily life, but it's the deeper level, the lower octave. I mean, I rest my case. This is a new beginning. This is truth. I would expect communication. I mean, I don't want to give false hopes, and how that expresses in your life will be different for everybody. But so many cards are speaking to communication, clarity, balance, flow, slipstream, something that moves forward to where it's supposed to be. It's not fighting the current, it's joining it. And this is an opportunity for a new beginning, for clarity, for truth-telling. I think this conversation, whatever it is going to be very honest in a way that moves all of you forward, both of you. This person isn't going together by themselves. They're carrying other people with them. They're not weighed down by stupid sword energy. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. That's a kind of... Because swords are about clarity and mental acuity. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, that's gone off the rails. But it's being corrected. A communication will come in, a truth. And it's a game changer. It's a game changer. And we have 3 aces on the board. All these 3 aligned. This is a card of alignment. We have the Cups energy, and the Bird of Peace here. I actually have a family motto, to do with my last name and going back in time, and it's Messenger of Peace, which I love. I mean, let's aspire to that, all of us. There's the dove. Messenger of Peace. New opportunity for that. This is the messenger of peace. This is the true message. A lot of forward movement. We also have Knight of Wands, passionate. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity in something demonstrable and real. The seed of something new that promises new growth. New growth. Devil can kind of be old growth, the thing you habitually return to, but there's a liberation from that. Something's becoming clear to you, I believe. Aces can speak to you, and this message is coming in to you. To you. Soon and fast. Now, this is Cancer. We're just exiting Cancer season. in the next couple of days. I think this is somebody who will come in under the wire. Because they've gotten their feelings sorted out and in balance. And it allows for fast forward movement. You know, and the Chariot carries in it these opportunities to make it real, to fill the cup to overflowing, this loving connection, and great clarity. Under the wire. I keep hearing that. Like, things may have been slow. This is really, there are two cards of slow, but I think it took a long time to get to the point of being able to build and cooperate. Because there was a lot of sword energy screwing it up. Perhaps both of you thinking about it in ways that just that block the flow. Not anymore. Not anymore. I think the only major arcana cards here are Chariot, which is Cancer, and Devil. God is everywhere. And maybe that's, you know, maybe that's at least one of the truths. The divine in you, in me, in everything. Maybe hidden, maybe clouded, or was. Unclouded. In Cancer time, perhaps. So we have Cancer and Capricorn on the board, and it's a little odd to have so few major arcanas. There are some readings we've done lately that are just packed. I think what this means is a lot of action taking. Quick action. Passionate, purposeful. Truth telling. Especially about feelings. That Cancer card, here we go. A lot of action on the 3D level. You know, where we are, how we affect each other here and now, in this life, in this lifetime. God is everywhere. I think that's it. So, incoming, you know, but it's truthful and it will correct something. So don't be afraid. Devil can be fear, holding back, no reason to. This is holy, whatever this is. This will broaden your idea of what's holy. Because it's coming into the material plane. A lot's going to be played out where we can see it. Please like, share, subscribe. I invite you to anyway. And yeah, see you next time. My best to you.